Hello everyone. In the last four videos, we have discussed flexible budget. Now, please remember you have to solve all previous year question papers. So, flexible budget they have given in every year they have asked a flexible budget. Now, we'll discuss cash budget, which is very important for 14 marks or maybe 6 marks. A company is expecting to have 25,000 cash. Now they have a cash in and on 1st April 2016, and it requires you to prepare cash budget for the 3 months. So that is April, May, June 2016. So you have to prepare cash budget for 3 months, April, May, June. The following information is supplied to you. So, see, you might get confusion here. They have asked us to prepare cash budget for 3 months, that is April to June, April, May, June. But when it comes to question, please remember they might have given from January to June or January to July. It can be any month, but don't get confused. You have to prepare budget only for April, May, June. Now look at here what they have given. They have given sales, they have given purchase, they have given wages, they have given expenses. So out of these four, first you have to identify whether it is an income or expenses, because when you are preparing cash budget, we want total receipts and total payment. Now, so they have given four items. You have to identify whether it is an income or expenses. We'll go one by one. Sales is a revenue to the company, right? Because if any company sells its goods, then they'll get revenue, so it's an income. And purchase is an expenses, because if you purchase any raw material, you may have to pay some amount. Purchase is an expenses. And wages is an expenses, right? And expenses, they have given expenses. So here we have got only one revenue and all three are what? Expenses, right? Next, we look into the question now. What they have given, now what they have given, 5 months. Look at here, they have asked us to prepare budget for 3 months, whereas they have given information for 5 months, that is February, March, April, May, June. And I have told you sales is an income and all three are expenses. We'll see one by one. Now, so February sales 70,000, purchase 40,000, wages 8,000 and expenses 6,000. And March they have given 80, 50, 8, 7. And April they have given 92, 52, 9, 7. And May they have given 1 lakh 60,000, 10,000, 8,000. I'm going origin row wise, okay. And June 1 lakh 20,000, 55,000, 12,000, 9,000. And they have also given other information, additional information. Please remember the same question has been asked in all the years, same type of question. So other information, what they have given, see here you have to remember two words. One is supplier and another one is customer. Who is a supplier? See, if company purchases any goods, and the company which has sold goods will be a supplier, right? And customer means when you supply goods, the person who purchases goods from your company will be a customer. So please keep it in mind. Supplier, when you come across supplier, that is nothing but purchase. When you come across customer, that is nothing but sales. Now look at here what they have given. Period of credit allowed by supplier is 2 months. That means if you purchase any goods, suppose I'll give you an example. If you purchase goods in, now the current month is April, so you have to make payment after 2 months. Credit period allowed will be 2 months. So suppose April means you have to pay in May, June. You have to make payment in June. So when you purchase, supplier means purchase, customer means sales. Please remember, okay. Next one, what they have given. See, in sales it can be, in purchase it can be two types: cash purchase, credit purchase. In sales also it can be two types: cash sales and credit sales. And please remember, if the question is silent, you should assume that all purchases are credit purchases. And sometimes cash sales information will be given. If they are not given, then you should assume that all sales are credit sales. Okay, you have to remember there are two types of sales: cash sales, credit sales. Cash means on spot. On spot they will pay cash and they will collect goods. So credit means a 2 months or 3 months credit period will be given. Now, so second point, see, out of sales, 25% of sale is for cash, and the period of credit allowed to customer. That means when you sell goods, then the person who purchases goods from your company will be a customer. For credit sale is 1 month. And look at here, suppose if you sell goods in February, 25% amount will be received in February and 75% will be received in March. And March sales, 25% will be received in March and 75% amount will be received in April. That is, credit period is 1 month. And third one, delay in payment of wages and expenses 1 month. That means wages and expenses, February wages will be paid in March, March wages will be paid in April. Even same expenses, February expense will be paid in March, March expense will be paid in April. That is how you have to take. And also they have given income tax 25,000 is to be paid in June 2016. Now, so this is very important question. Please concentrate on the question now. They have asked us to prepare budget for how many months? 3 months. So what are those 3 months? April, May, June. So you have to write cash budget for the month ending June 2016. So April, May, June, and you have to put even total column also. Okay. Now, I have told you when you are preparing cash budget, please remember, so your opening cash balance, okay, they will give, and you have to identify the closing cash balance. Okay. Now look at here. See, in the beginning of the question they have given, they had 25,000 cash in hand, right? So that is on 1st April 2016. So you have to write the same year. Please make a note of this. So opening balance 25,000. Okay, you have to write this one. And I have told you the simple format for cash budget is receipts, payments. So you have to total receipts and you have to minus payments. Now opening balance was 25,000. Look at here. First you have to look at sales. See, February sales, 25% will be received in February, right? And balance 75% will be received in March, because the credit period allowed is how many months? Only 1 month. I'm sorry. The credit period allowed is only 1 month. Okay. So please make a note of this. Next. So February sales will be received in February and March, not in April. So this February not required. And March sales, 25% sales will be received in March and balance 75% will be received in April. So 75% of March amount 80,000 will be received. 75% of 80,000 will be received in April. Before that, look at here, April sales is 92,000. So out of 92,000, so 25% will be received in April and the balance 75% will be received in May. Okay. Now look at here. So what you have to take? First you have to take cash sales. Okay. So when it comes to cash budget, please remember you have to take the current month. That is, April total sales is how much? 92,000. Okay. Out of that, 25% will be received on the same month. So how much it will be? 92 into 25% if you do, we will get 23,000, right? So cash sales is 23,000. And see, March sales, out of 80,000, see 25%. So 80,000 into 25%, if you do, 20,000 will be received in March only. But the balance amount will be received in, what is it? Out of 80,000, 20,000 if you take out, 60,000 we have no. This will be received in April. See, you have, when you preparing cash budget, you have to take the current month cash received and current month cash paid. So that means March sales amount, that is 75% will be received in April. That is nothing but debtors. So that amount you have to write here 60,000. And I have told you we have only one receipt. We have only one receipt and all three are payment. This is only receipt and all these three are payment. So I think we are done with total receipts. Now you have to add 25 plus 23 plus 60. If you add, we will get 83,000. Done. So total receipt is 83,000. Now we'll go to payments. Payments is nothing but expenses. And look at here. So credit period allowed by supplier, that is purchase, is how many months? 2 months. And wages and expenses is 1 month. So we'll go as per that amount. And see, since they have given income tax at the fourth point, you have to write one more amount. Apart from these three expenses, that is purchase, wages and expenses, even you have to take income tax, because income tax is also an expenses. Now you have to write all three. Creditors is nothing but credit period allowed by the company, and wages and expenses and income tax. So first we'll discuss credit sales. Look at here, when it comes to sales, they have given 25% sale as cash, but when it comes to credit purchases, they have not given any information. So I've told you in the beginning of this video only, all purchases you should assume that credit purchases, because when they don't give information, you should assume that credit purchase, 100% credit purchase, 100% credit sales. Now, but here the period allowed is how many months? 2 months. That means February purchases amount will be paid in April. 2 months. You are going to purchase goods on February, but the same payment will be done on April after 2 months. So February, March, that means it will be paid in April. Now that means 40,000 will be paid in April. Okay, and see, February wages will be paid in March, and March wages will be paid in April. So 8,000. This 8,000 wages you have to write, and same as expenses. Okay. So here also, so March wages will be paid in April. April wages will be paid in February wages will be paid in March. March wages will be paid in April. That means 7,000 will be paid in April. You might be wondering why. See, they have given March, February, March, but I have not taken March and February, because they have asked us to prepare only April to June. So we don't want February and March. Okay, we are done with even expenses. See, income tax is related to only June, not for April. So ignore. You have to put it as nil. Now we have got total receipts, that is 83,000, and if you total all these three, we will get 55,000. If you minus, the closing balance will be 53,000. That is cash closing balance for April. See, this month closing balance will be opening for the next month, 53,000, and same we have to take cash. See, May total sales is how much? 1 lakh. Out of 1 lakh, so 25% will be received on the same month. So 1 lakh in 25%, 25,000, right? And out of 92,000, already last month they have received, that is out of 92,000, they have received 23,000. If you minus 23,000, so how much will get? 69,000 will get. That is debtors. So if you total, we will get 94,000, right? And next one, purchases. March purchase will be paid in May. That is May. 50,000 will be paid in May. So you have to minus 50,000 here, and wages and expenses of April, that is 9,000, and 7,000 will be paid in what? May. So that is what they have given here. You total. Now total receipt will be 94. Once again, you have to add all these three, and total payment will be this much. So you minus 94 minus 66, we will get sorry, it's not 94, it is more. Okay, 53 plus 25, 8 plus 9, 17. Okay, one more. So 147. 147 minus 66, if you do, we will get 81,000. Okay, that is what they have given, 81,000. So the same closing balance will be opening for the next month, and look at here, current year sales will be how much? Sorry, current month sales will be 1,20,000. 1,20,000 into 25%. If you do, we will get how much? 30,000 that will be received. And this out of 1 lakh, 25,000 they had received in the previous month. So the balance 75 and 1 lakh minus 25, the balance will be received in June. So total it will be 1,05,000. And same purchases. So April purchases will be paid in June, and even wages and expenses, that is May month expense and wages will be deducted here, 10,000, 8,000, and also they have given income tax. Income tax will be paid in June. So all four you have to write. So 1,05,000 minus 75,000. Sorry, here also they have done mistake. I'm sorry. You have to add total. Okay. So 81 plus 105, it will be 186. 186 minus 95, if you do, we will get 91,000. So I'm sorry, printing mistake is there. Please correct this one. 91,000. So to know whether your answer is correct or not, just what you have to do, you have to add when you're doing total. Please remember, you have to take opening balance 25,000. Correct? No, you don't have to add all these things. Directly write 25,000. And what you need to do, you have to add receipts, all 3 months receipt, 78,000. And this one also you have to total and you have to write. So it will be 2,82,000. And the same you have to add all three. So you will get this amount. And if you add these three, you will get this amount. And if you add this one, this will get. So if you do 2,82,000 minus 2,61,000, then once again you will get 91,000. I'm sorry, here also printing mistake is there. Please total it and you do. Okay, I hope the concept is clear. So it's very, very important. See, ultimately what you need to do, you have to get the same amount. So which is very, very, very important for 14 marks. You please try to solve all the questions, all the previous question paper. All previous question papers are similar to like this question only. I hope the concept is clear. Thank you everyone. We'll discuss more question in the next class. Thank you.